2022. That offseason, the Timberwolves going all in on Rudy Gobert.
Defense fueled the conference finals run.
And he gets it to go.
Player, excellent at the free throw.
And James Doncic kicks to James. Back to Doncic. Good, and the assist goes to James.
Yeah, this guard matchup, I mean, both teams have tremendous backcourts. And I really think whoever is able to win or control that battle is going to win the game.
And checking out Minnesota's opening lineup. Conley and Edwards are the guards. Gobert is out there with Randall, and it's McDaniels at the 3 spot.
That's the weight room strength of Doncic right there, fully displayed.
Conley inside the line. It's rebounded by Hayes. Doncic with it. It's up a 3. Hayes, no good. And Randall has got the ball here for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Pass to Conley. Shoots the 3. Another miss by Conley. Here are the Lakers. And this group reaching a major milestone this season, notching their 50th win in their last game.
Hey, you love to ensure a winning season. And most NBA teams, even great ones, consider this a major accomplishment.
Here's McDaniels. Following the basket by LeBronJames. Here's Edwards. That's in. Coming off an assist from Randall.
And, you know, we need to keep seeing this from Edwards. It's encouraging to see him sink the mid-range J there.
The 3 for Doncic. A 3-pointer is right on target. Doncic has got 5 points so far.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Now, here's McDaniels. Back to Randall. Shot clock at 5. Gobert with the screen on Hachimura. Randall with the bucket.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
There's always a surprise, isn't there, Clark, in the offseason? Let's go back to 2022. That offseason, the Timberwolves going all in on Rudy Gobert.
Basically, Kevin, they traded 5 firsts plus a bunch of good players for Gobert. It was derided at the time, and I can understand why, but Rudy's defense has taken them to another level, and he's actually been a little better offensively than people thought he would be.
Here's Randall following the basket by LeBron James.
Yeah, he just flat out tricked that one, missed it, and has no one to blame but himself.
Here's Doncic, and Doncic throws it down.
Big time flush by Doncic. Man, this young fella really has a lot of game.
And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. And so Chris Finch calls for the timeout. Wants to talk some things over. Might be seeing some things to adjust. And Minnesota has possession. They trail by 6. Conley against Hachimura. And so it looks like the Timberwolves will retain possession here. Big city and bright lights, at least courtside. Soulja Boy is in the building.
Too fresh off in it. You ever crank that, buddy?
Outside Edwards. They get it back, and Gobert kicks to McDaniels. Up top, Edwards. He's defended by Reed.
Oh, man! Oh, doctor! Oh, my goodness, Anthony Edwards throwing it down with force. Get this guy in the dunk contest.
Doncic passes to Hachimura. Unloads. And the shot no good, a bit short.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Handle no good. Los Angeles leading by 4. Pass to Hachimura. Up top, Doncic. He has 7. Lock at 6. And James with the basket on the assist by Reed. LeBron's got 6 points.
And once James gets the ball near the rim, just let him go to work because he knows what he's doing down there.
Back to Edwards. From 13 feet, it goes down. And it's 6 points for Anthony Edwards.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
Chalk up 2 there.
The defense knows they got to throw everything at James inside, but he still manages to power through it.
Here's Conley. Still scoreless. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's on Luka Doncic. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Los Angeles.
A lot of high motor play from them in this one, allowing them to kind of charge through the defense and find good looks.
They've also displayed a real unselfishness as a team, moving the basketball well, sharing the rock, and giving everybody a chance to participate in the offense.
Dorian Finney-Smith's checked in for the Lakers. Clark, if you had one word to describe Mike Conley, what would it be?
Reliable, steadfast, dependable. I know that's 3, but I wanted to give you 3 different words I could use to describe him. Only 2 seasons in his whole career has he not played at least 50 games. That speaks to durability and professionalism.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, DA?
Kevin, Mike Conley's leadership is huge for the Wolves. Rudy Gobert says his presence on the court, but especially in the locker room, is invaluable. Coach Chris Finch said he's given us everything and more. Conley says to have this kind of trust from everyone is why I'm here. This is what I'm supposed to do. Kevin?
He is a class act. David, thanks. From deep, Reeves. And so the ball's out of bounds. Vanderbilt touched it last. Bennett, he's checked in for the Lakers. Minnesota also with the sub. Alexander Walker, he's checked in for Edwards. Timberwolves trail by 6. And we've got a timeout called from Chris Finch. Wants to regroup and go over the strategy. On defense, the Lakers. The Timberwolves again can't hit.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
Here's Alexander Walker. Offensive rebound. Out to Conley. 3-pointer. And another shot. Tried to bank it in, but he misses. Lakers leading by 6. Vanderbilt setting the pick for Reeves. And the 3-ball is good.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
And so Conley will bring the ball for the Minnesota Timberwolves. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
The shot's good from Alexander Walker.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Here's Doncic. Fires from deep. Vanderbilt kicks to Doncic. From deep. Rebounded by the Timberwolves.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Randall with the bucket.
You know, Randall has a nice package. He's got a good touch, good mechanics, and he's a capable mid-range shooter.
And we've got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. Shams, what's the story?
Thanks. And this summer saw the passing of Laker legend, three-time basketball Hall of Famer, the logo, Jerry West, an all-star every year of his outstanding playing career before going on to have such a successful career as a coach and as an executive. Guys, this league will bear his imprint forever. Jerry West will be missed.
An all-time great for sure. Okay, Shams, we appreciate the reporting. Connect. And it's off the back rim. No good. Reeves outside. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Alexander Walker. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet. Conley's got 3 assists now in this one. Reeves the pass to Vanderbilt. Here's Connect. Shoots over McDaniel. That one's off. Still out of sync. Inside. Randall kicks to Gobert. Just 3 on the clock. And that's 2 points on the layup. And the Timberwolves lead by 1.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
A good game so far as we conclude the first quarter. Minnesota on top. They're up by 1. 2K Sports back in a moment here in Los Angeles. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
You know, right from the start, it seemed they got hot from three-point range, pulling apart the defense and racking up the points, too.
And they're also hitting that mid-range shot at a high clip. A big key will be to continue that success throughout.
And so in the game for the Timberwolves, Naz Reid out there with Miller. Then there's Dante DiVincenzo. Then there's Edwards. And it's Alexander Walker in at the 3 spot. And Greg, you talk about toughness, the compete factor. How does a team create that culture?
Call it critical mass. When you have the entire organization and enough players committed to that kind of effort, everyone has to meet that level.
Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
Weight room muscle on display there, James. Even when he gets hit, he can still score.
The Timberwolves making a switch here. Mars has checked in. You know, Greg, when you look at the Timberwolves' history, the first round had been a problem for them. But not last year, as they swept the Phoenix Suns.
And you gotta look at it as being a tremendous success, right? Because going into the season, I don't know that anyone thought they would have made it to the conference finals. But boy, that young group gelled well together, and the sky's the limit for the future.
The Lakers in the lead. Pass to Hachimura. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. Quarter number 2. We're about a minute in. Here's Edwards. It's deflected. Out of bounds. Minnesota takes possession. Joe Ingles is checked in for Minnesota.
Number 7, Joe Ingles.
Minnesota shooting at 36% on the night. They've got to step it up offensively. Here's Alexander Walker, covered by LeBron, and it's the Lakers on the break. Here's Hayes. Drops in the breakaway lane.
And that's how to make an impact with defense. Once the steal is made, you know they're going to be scattered.
Here's DiVincenzo. And there's a nice one-handed slam.
Look at how DiVincenzo burst inside on the drive. Gave the defense no time to set up.
Hachimura, the pass to LeBron. James absorbing hits on the drop.
Seems to have a knack for hitting guys in their spots. His vision excellent.
And so Chris Finch calls for the timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about. Clark is checked in for Joe Ingles.
Now for your Lakers breaker, Let me hear you.
Timberwolves trail by 3. And the foul on Rui Hachimura. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
2 minutes now played in the second quarter. Clark with a wide open look. It's good from long range. Clark's got the game tied up here for the Timberwolves.
Good find that time by DiVincenzo, an unselfish player always looking to make the extra pass.
To the middle, here's Hachimura. And the dunk by Hachimura.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points.
Hey, guys, I know I'm stating the obvious here, but those could be an important 2 points considering how close this game is.
And here's James. He'll bring it up for the Lakers. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Stolen by Reed. And here we go. Here's Alexander Walker. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. Lakers have gotten 4 of their first 5 shots to fall in the second quarter. Outstanding shooting. The shot's good from Hayes.
No defensive pressure at all. I mean, that's not going to get it done against him.
The Timberwolves have gone 50% from the floor in the second quarter, 3 of 6. And it's Clark in the corner. No good on the 3. The Lakers have gone 5 of 6 so far from the field in the second quarter. We passed year 20 for LeBron James. Clark, how is he still doing this?
Well, I'd love to find out, but he's got a combination of remarkable DNA and obviously a tremendous work ethic and attention to detail and taking care of his body. But some of it's a blend of good fortune and a lot of hard work. But he's played at a level at his age that I never thought I'd see in basketball. It's different in other sports, but to do what he's doing on the court, it is amazing.
So it's the Timberwolves now after LeBron James's miss. Unloads from 13. Shot is good in the Los Angeles leads. Cut down to just 3 in the basket from Edwards.
And with the way he can rise, Edwards able to get that shot off anytime.
LeBron James on the wing. He's got 15. Hachimura kicks to good. From the line. And the shot is long. Timberwolves trail by 3. On the wing, DiVincenzo knocks down the 3-ball. DiVincenzo's got 8 points.
And there's DiVincenzo with the quick trigger. Cannot give him any room defensively. You've got to eliminate his airspace.
Now here is Hachimura. James has a 2-pointer. Good once again. That makes him 8 for 9 in this game. Minnesota's gone 2 for 5 from 3-point land since the end of the first. For 3, Edwards. A rebound by the Lakers. Tries the spin move. Outside, James. And it's denied. And they get it back. 5 to shoot. Second shot opportunity. Hachimura, no good. The Timberwolves trail. Here's Edwards. The rebound by James. Lakers have gotten 7 of their 12 field goal attempts to drop here in the second quarter. Up over 50%. Pass to Hayes. Puts the move on. Good, and the assist goes to James. LeBron's got 3 assists in the game.
Setting the table for his teammates, James. Enjoy sharing and passing the ball and getting others involved, I think, more than any other aspect of his game.
Here's Alexander Walker. 6 points for him.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points in close range.
Now here's LeBron. 17 points in the game. Picked away. Here's DiVincenzo. Scored the basket. His 4th. He's only missed 1 of his 5 shots tonight.
You know, there's a fearlessness to DiVincenzo's game that I love watching. I mean, he's willing to give up his body on just about any kind of play.
And Clark for the Lakers. Their last 2 seasons ended in playoff losses to the Denver Nuggets.
And I tell you what, they fought hard both times, Kevin. The point differential was only 24 points over the 4 games in 2023 and just 11 points in 2024. LA actually led most of the 5-game series, but weren't able to advance.
In the corner, it's DiVincenzo. Sinks the three-pointer. DiVincenzo's got the lead up to 5 now for the Timberwolves.
DiVincenzo really setting the tone offensively. Fantastic stuff from him tonight.
Here's Hayes, and it's Hachimura in the corner. James in the high post. LeBron, nobody in the right mind in the way of him.
And his stroke has been dead on from the outside. I mean, inside, outside, it just doesn't matter.
Near the three-point line, it's Edwards. Rebounded by the Lakers. Goodwin's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And there's the call on James. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
No question about it. No flop there. That was a direct shot to the chest.
Always good to get another look at a terrific defensive play.
And in a close game, blocks like that are so clutch, and that could be a real difference maker here tonight.
And it's a completely new group for Los Angeles. Now here's Conley. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. A nice shot by McDaniels. McDaniels got his first points of the game.
Strong work inside by the 6'9" Jaden McDaniels, showing how effective he can be down there.
The 3 for Doncic. The shot misses. Dante DiVincenzo. He's been the guy making things happen for Minnesota. He put together quite a quarter, 13 points in all. And he looks to be planning for more. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks a lot. LeBron, are you getting the ball where you want to get it, and is that helping you score?
I'm very pleased with my individual performance right now, but not so pleased with how I'm trying to help our teammates. I got to do a better job of trying to get our teammates in the flow, as well as keep myself in a good groove too. So hopefully I can do a better job of that in the second half.
We'll see how it goes. Thanks, LeBron. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David, and we'll be back after halftime as the 3rd quarter gets underway.
Fans, please direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the fan half-court shot. Come on. They're measuring up the shot. One more time, a round of applause for the participants.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. What can you say, LeBron James? What an impressive effort today.
And the way that he has helped out with the ball movement has been a difference maker early on.
And that's not a job they ask him to do very often, but in the first half, I thought he was in perfect sync with his teammates.
In it forward for him, it's James and Hachimura. Austin Reeves out there with Luka Doncic. And it's Hayes in at the 5. That's the Laker 5. And the Timberwolves with possession here. Edwards can't hit. Clark, what is it about Austin Reeves' style of play that makes him such a good scorer?
I love the fact that he can change pace with the dribble. He's not super fast, but he's not slow either. What he is shifty and smart. He's got good size, good ball skills, and he's got a nice mid-range jumper. All of that allows him to keep defenders off balance.
And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, we all know the Lakers have to pound the ball inside. LeBronJames says, we have attackers. That's who we are. That's what we do. We're not shooting 40 to 50 threes a game. We don't have the luxury of being a team. Working it into the paint, that's what we're really good at. Kevin, they play to their strengths.
They got a lot of strength. Got to do it. Thanks, D.A. Now, Hachimura. Following the miss by Michael Conley from deep. LeBron crushing off the contact.
A monster down low. LeBronJames, the rare package of skill, size, and athleticism.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luka Doncic. That'll be his second foul of the game.
First team foul.
Third quarter of basketball. We're about a minute and a half in. Edwards. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. And you see, don't you, Clark, the steady progression year over year for Anthony Edwards.
Well, he's already an all-star since his 3rd season. With Edwards, the chance is there, if he continues to show the same improvement he's shown thus far, that he's going to be MVP caliber, and I dare say, perhaps the face of the league for several years to come.
And Greg, it didn't take long for Anthony Edwards to prove himself in the NBA.
There's so much to like about his game. And as outstanding as his offense is, his defense cannot be overlooked. He is a lockdown presence when he needs to be.
Now, here's McDaniels. After Luka Doncic's miss, here's Randall. Another miss by Minnesota. The Lakers have gone 3 of 4 so far in the 3rd quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half. And out of bounds as the Timberwolves gain possession.
I'm not sure whose fault that was, guys, but they need to get on the same page here.
And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. And so Chris Finch calls for the timeout. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly.
Attention fans. Out.
Free from the inbound. It's hauled in by Doncic. Doncic has got his 5th rebound in this one. Whistle blows, and that's going to be a travel.
Boy, in a game this snug, you can ill afford to commit those kinds of turnovers.
Minnesota's gotten blank from three-point land so far in the 3rd. Still 0 for 3. Here's Gobert. Another miss by Minnesota. Frank, their unselfish play has really been impressive.
They're trusting one another out there, wanting to get each other involved. This is great basketball.
Hey, I really like what I'm seeing from LeBron here tonight, keeping it simple. He's going to the hot hand, which is him. That's pretty good.
Now here's Conley. Here's the floater, and it's good on the way in. Conley's got it all tied up now for the Timberwolves.
Boy, that was a sweet-looking teardrop. There's very little defense for that.
Reeves the pass to LeBron. Back to Reeves. The 3 for Doncic. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got 8 rebounds in this game. Conley kicks to Edwards. That's in there. Conley with the assist. Edwards got 5 points in the quarter.
You know, Edwards is still tweaking his three-point shot, but sure looked good there.
Count that one, and the Minnesota lead has been cut to just 1 point on the basket from Luka Doncic. And so it's Randall bringing it up now for the Timberwolves. Timberwolves passing it around. Reeves against Edwards. And Edwards with the stuff.
Boy, tonight just gives you a picture of the potential of Edwards. I mean, this guy is an electrifying scoring guard.
Greg, this is some kind of note. Last year, Minnesota, for just the 2nd time, had ever won a series in the postseason.
Yeah, they've been bounced in the first round, 10 of 12 appearances. But last year's team was different. Their elite defense fueled the conference finals run.
And he gets it to go. James has got 25 points in the game.
I like Doncic's willingness to share the ball. He wants to see other guys involved and producing.
Anthony Edwards. That's his first personal foul.
You know, it's inevitable that a player's physical abilities diminish over the course of a career. But the thing that stands out to me about LeBron James is that he never lost his insatiable drive to win. Guys, if anything, he's gotten stronger. Dorian Finney-Smith's checked in for the Lakers. Vanderbilt comes in for Hachimura. Dante DiVincenzo, he's checked in for the Timberwolves.
They should be in front right now, but he'll be relieved not to have come up totally empty there.
Now, here's DiVincenzo. He's got 13. Conley finds Randall. Looking to get it going. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Finney-Smith passes to Doncic. Back to Finney-Smith. Here's LeBron. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
LeBron deals with a ton of physical defense, and he dishes out some physical contact, too. That's why he works so hard on his body. You might foul him, but you're not going to push him around. No way, Jose.
And James drills them both.
And James considered a franchise talent without question. This guy is the complete package.
Outside Edwards. Goes up on the high post. And yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim. Edwards got 9 points here in the second half. Doncic passes to Finney-Smith. Here's LeBron. On deep, Reeves. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist. Reeves has got a pair of threes now here in the third for the Lakers. Timberwolves trail by 3. Doncic with the steal. Lets the 3 fly. And the Lakers hit again from deep. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle stats for Los Angeles?
I like the fact that they've been very aggressive at the defensive end. Tenacious. They're jumping passing lanes and coming away with a lot of steals.
And they've really been able to get out in transition and produce. The defense hasn't had an answer for this up-tempo pace.
An ultra competitor in everything he does. LeBron doesn't go up just for the simple layup. He wants to throw it down.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Outside Conley. Back to DiVincenzo. Outside Edwards. Oh, what a physical score from Edwards.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grind it out game.
Finney-Smith passes to Vanderbilt. It's stolen by Randall. Here's Edwards. Nice D from Doncic. Lakers leading by 4. To the inside. Here's James. James gets inside and finishes.
Austin Reeves with a dime.
There's 1:17 left in the third quarter. 3-pointer Randall. Good on the triple.
Julius.
Randall's got 8 points.
And he found the perfect spot behind the arc there. Big gap in the D.
Here's LeBron. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic. Doncic has got his 7th assist in the game. Now here's Randall. 8 points for him. That shot misses. Clock management. This is where they can get a 2-for-1.
And Kevin, every opportunity counts.
And so it looks like the Lakers will retain possession here. Reed, he's checked in for Minnesota. Clark comes in for Edwards.
Nas Reed.
James in the high post. He's against Clark. DiVincenzo passes to Clark. And the shot goes in. He has 7.
A versatile guard, DiVincenzo is excellent at hitting his teammates in their spots.
4 seconds separating the shot game clocks. He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. He's on his way to the free throw line.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
You know, numbers don't always tell the story, guys, but his assist totals do paint the picture here. I mean, he's got everybody involved.
Connect, he's checked in for Austin Reed. Minnesota also with the sub. Dillingham's checked in.
And this will be the last possession of the quarter if they're patient.
Yeah, they've got to hold for the last shot here.
And that's just great work there to get in the shooter's space and then go and corral that backboard.
In the corner, it's James. Misses the three. And so it's Los Angeles with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They've set the tone. They love their tempo. They're going to be very tough to stop. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far with this fourth quarter. Sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. So on the floor for Minnesota, they've got Miller, Dante DiVincenzo. He's out there with Edwards. Then it's Naz Reid, and it's Clark in at the three.
The guard attributes on display there. Luka with one of the quicker releases you'll see in the game.
On the wing, DiVincenzo. Guarded by Doncic. Edwards can't hit. Lakers leading by 8. Here's James. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. And finished off by Edwards.
Edwards is rolling right now. If I'm his teammates, he's getting a rock every time.
Here's Doncic. Hachimura with it, and it's Miller picking him up. From 11 feet away, and he hits the jumper for 2. Doncic has got 4 points in the quarter. Timberwolves trail by 8. To the paint. Shots good by Miller.
You make your teammates better by giving them good passes. That one was perfect.
Hachimura against Reed. Hachimura, no good. Timberwolves have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. Clark kicks to DiVincenzo. Back to Clark. Vanderbilt with the rebound. Vanderbilt's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Pass to Doncic. Vanderbilt setting the pick for Doncic. Off target with his 3.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
And slam dunk by Clark.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Guys, when you're this hot, it's elementary. Let it fly. Keep staying at it.
Lakers leading by 6. Doncic passes to James. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Bully ball from LeBron has been doing that since he stepped into the league.
Free throw good, LeBron. And you can never really count out these Los Angeles Lakers, Greg, can you?
No, I really don't think you can. They battle out of the play-in tournament. They overcome obstacles, and they have tremendous willpower.
Looking at who's out there now for the Lakers. Hayes, he's checked in for Vanderbilt. And it's Austin Reeves in for connect.
DiVincenzo doing a nice job hustling on the fast break there, getting back in a hurry to finish the play.
Reeves right side. Hayes finds Hachimura. Reeves outside. 6 to shoot. Pulls it from the elbow. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. Reeves has got 13 points here in the second half alone. Here's Conley. There's the drive. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
Everything Conley does out there is purposeful.
And so Doncic will bring it up for the Lakers. Kicks it out to James. It's stolen by Edwards. And now Minnesota on the fast break. Hachimura grabs the miss.
Nothing's going his way since the horn. I mean, looks like he used up all his mates in the last quarter.
Timberwolves trail by 5. Conley feeling it out. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. That's on LeBronJames.
And this is the right play by Conley, sticking with the motion and ensuring he gets to the line.
Shooting for Minnesota, Mike Conley.
First one falls for him.
For 2.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw.
And James throws it down home.
Oh, okay. I guess LeBron wanted that one to sting a little. A little extra on that one.
For Minnesota, they've gone 5 of 11 from the field in the fourth quarter. Here's Randall. It's good.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Well, you don't want to give him any open shots at this stage. Never mind a layup. Come on now. My goodness.
Hachimura kicks to Doncic. Reeves gets the bucket.
And he's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all his work from behind the arc.
Here is Edwards, following the 3 by the Lakers. Edwards getting the close range 2.
And the more experience Edwards gets, the better he'll become, especially when he's stepping up and hitting the big shots.
Reeves the pass to Hachimura. Lets a floater go, and the layup is good. And the Lakers lead by 6.
He knew what he wanted to do all along. The teardrop.
And we've got a timeout called from Chris Finch. He's clearly intent on wanting to lock in and make sure everyone's on the same page.
It's time, everyone. Let's hear it.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Finney Smith's checked in. And now I'll send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
I was able to listen in on what Chris Finch told the team. Now, he asked the defense to lock it down inside. He said, let's get physical. I don't want them to think we're soft in there. No more easy shots in the paint. So that's what the defense is set to do. Guys?
Thank you, David.
Gobert calling for the ball in moments like these. Big-time games under his belt.
No good from Finney Smith. Timberwolves trail by 4. Here's Edwards, driving the lane.
At every level, Edwards has been the go-to guy for his team. It's in his DNA.
Down low. LeBron, no luck.
Boy, patrolling the paint well, protecting the rim. That's exactly the kind of defensive effort you need against him.
Floats one. That ties it up. Edwards got 8 here in the quarter.
Leave somebody open on Conley's team at your own peril. It's going to make you pay for that.
Doncic finds James. Reeves with it, and the foul called on Edwards. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
Second team.
1:52 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Picked by Finney Smith. And here's Doncic from the arc. Rebound, Minnesota. to Edwards.
Defense gets burned by Edwards' ball handling ability. I mean, this guy's athletic and can really move.
Shot to stop the run, and the dunk by LeBron.
And you know, we've come to expect this from LeBron James, guys. I mean, when his team needs a bucket, he rises to the occasion.
Now, here's McDaniel. Handle no good. We've got 1:13 left in the fourth quarter. Doncic with it. Now defended by Randall. That one goes in. James has got 46 points.
And this is who LeBron James is. An incredible leader. When the game is tight, this guy willing to step up.
Jaden McDaniels, what a moment. Huge bucket there.
James. Doncic looking it over. Off target from outside. And so it's Randall bringing it up now for the Minnesota Timberwolves. No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. It's money from deep.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident. In the biggest moment of the game? Yes.
Here's Reeves. Hayes dishes to Doncic. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. And here's Reeves outside. Yes! A tremendous three to tie it up.
Wow, look at the damage this young man is doing from deep. And there's another one.
And it's a big one. What a performance from long range. Remarkable.
Hachimura, he's checked in for Dorian Finney-Smith. And we've got a timeout called from Chris Finch. This is a huge moment, folks, in this game. And he wants to be prepared. And here's Edwards. It's off.
And they have a foul to kill. Use it on the ground.
Yeah, I agree with you there, but at least they did get the clock stopped. That is the one saving grace of this.
He knocks down the clutch free throw. And he hits more free throws here. So now it's a two-point ball game.
Their free throws put them in an excellent position to win this thing now. It's all in the hand of the D.
And J.J. Redick calls timeout here. No doubt he is feeling the importance of this moment right now in terms of strategy here. Any thoughts?
Big chance here to tie it with a bucket.
A critical possession, no doubt. We'll see what they draw.
It falls!
Well, you can see the connection these guys have. They ran the play well. The defense had no idea how to deal with it.
And that's going to do it for regulation. So we are headed to overtime. 2K Sports. Back in a moment here in Los Angeles. And now we get set for overtime in what has been a stirring contest. Outside, the wings are Reeves and James. Rui Hachimura out there, Jackson Hayes. And it's Doncic in at the one spot.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
LeBron James. 2 shots.
And both free throws good for LeBron. The Timberwolves trail. Inside. And finished off by McDaniel.
Rocketing right off the floor. Explosive jam by McDaniel.
Pass to Reeves. Here's James. McDaniel's defending. On the wing, Doncic. And it's off from three-point range. Hachimura against McDaniel. Gobert. And finished off by Gobert.
Throwing it down. Gobert using all of his height there.
Doncic kicks to James. Back to Doncic. Good, and the assist goes to James. And the Lakers lead by 1.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
Any lull in the action so far has been short-lived because there have been nothing but buckets in this one.
LeBron against McDaniel. No one near Reeves as he lets it go. The three-pointer off the mark. Conley finds McDaniel. And James picks up the foul. That will get him his 4th foul in the game.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
Those are always tough to judge, but I think the official got that one right.
We're in overtime and 90 seconds gone here in what has been a great one so far. Here's Edwards. It's rebounded by Hayes. Hayes has got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. That shot off. The Timberwolves have gone 2 of 4 on their shots here in overtime. Fires to the hoop. The shot by McDaniels, no good. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for L.A. Their biggest lead of the game was now.
He's so clutch. When the pressure is at its highest, that's when he's at his very best.
And James picks up the foul. That will be foul number 5 on him. Dorian Finney-Smith's checked in for the Lakers.
Second team. Coming in the floor for the Lakers.
Edwards against Reeves. No one near Conley as he lets it go. The Timberwolves again can't hit. Here's James. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Old school D right there, just telling them no easy layups. It's as simple as that. And that's what you expect from them.
First free throw is good, and that puts them up by 5. So he gets them both, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Those are critical foul shots. Love to see